In a tough month for your money. And this Amazon news obviously is going to have a lot of people really afraid. They're going to pray that the conference call goes well. I want to go to market watchers Alan Uckman and Heather Zumarraga. And Heather, I should say Amazon was up 118 points during the session. Right now it's down 71 points, but everyone was hoping that this would be the stock. This would sort of provide the leadership that's been lacking. If it doesn't come through, what do you think it means for the session tomorrow?
If it doesn't come through, and it doesn't look like they are, this is a negative for the markets tomorrow. The markets were really hanging on Amazon's earning results. Half of all online shopping is done on Amazon. They sell over 500 million products, and going into tomorrow's big GDP growth report, 2/3 of the economy is from consumer spending. So this does really matter.
You know, Alan, today we heard from the vice chairman of the Federal Reserve, and he said paychecks are going to keep going up, the unemployment rate's going to keep going down, and he essentially said we have a pretty strong economy. People use Amazon as a proxy for that. So we've got GDP numbers out, to Heather's point. We're on pins and needles. We got to get some good news between now and the opening bell tomorrow.
Well, I'm with the Fed. They're going to be slow and gradual with the rate hikes. It's the same old, same old. The market's on a very good path. Yes, we've had a pullback. To talk about Amazon, they had one of their best days ever today, up 7% before the number. And if you looked at the money options straddle, you could see that the market was pricing in about a 7% measured move either way. So we're down a little bit right now, nothing catastrophic, but we've got so many other earnings right now that are going to influence the market. And I think people are focused right now on the fears. I've got a list here of 20 things that I had to hear this morning as things to be afraid of in the market. But guess what? The same reasons that are on this paper existed in 2016, 2017, now 2018, and we continue to move higher.
Alan, real quick, you mentioned more earnings. Another key is Alphabet/Google. They missed on revenue, which is a recurring theme this earnings season. Beat on the bottom line, but the stock's initial move is down 33 points.
Right. Let's look at tech in general, because that's, I guess, what you're alluding to here. The big boys of tech, you're getting Amazon, you're getting Google. We're still up nearly 10% in the top 100 stocks in tech so far in 2018, even after this major pullback, and up 15% in the last 52 weeks. So this market's not broken, so to speak. We've had a pullback. We want to see how things respond. But yesterday's flush out was very healthy, and that's typically how things end. Let's see where we are by week's end in this marketplace, because we had a very healthy comeback, obviously, today.
Yeah, Heather, but there's some unnerving signs. One, financials, JP Morgan, more or less laid an egg. They haven't lived up to the hype at any point this year. And the way we dropped, the precipitous declines, this month has been a horrific month for the market, one of the worst in maybe over a decade. How do we turn it around?
I agree with you. I think some consumer confidence going into the holiday season will help, and that's why it's important to listen to Amazon's call. Look, if you've held stocks for the long run, you're doing okay. We are in the green, positive on the Dow and the S&P 500 year to date. However, if you just bought stocks in October, you'd be having a really bad month right now. They're down big, and it doesn't look good across the board. However, today we had a nice bounce back and a good buying opportunity for some.
Heather, are you looking out to the holiday season? Have you made an assessment yet on how good it's going to be? Because it feels like these retailer names, Burlington Coat Factory, some of these other names have done really well. They've been standouts, and there's an assumption that the American consumer is going to be spending more than normal this holiday season.
Is that for me, Charles?
Yes.
I'm out here shopping right now, so that's why I'm outside for you. Retail shopping is going to be great. Consumer confidence near 18-year highs. I think people will be spending, and log on to Amazon. I guess you can help them out and take advantage of their Prime free 2-day shipping. That would help.
Heather, do you know my size, right?
My size?
No, what?
My size. I know you're shopping.
Yes, I do.
I'll make it simple. Amazon, it's cash, okay?
Oh, cash. Well, Amazon also makes their own suits now, Charles. But I know that's too cheap for your taste, so we won't be buying from them.
We won't be going there, although another 600 points to the downside. Alan, Heather, thank you both very much. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, the president ordering troops to the U.S.